Jordan here from Without Bounds, where we help you heal, uplift, and empower you to be seen, to be heard, and felt by this world, baby. And we are here, soul travelers, fellow students, to teach you what your parents never taught you. Thank you for joining me today. We are here learning as a man or a woman thinketh by James Allen. So today there is a lot of information here. It is going to be so great to share this with you. But if you haven't already caught up, go back, watch days 1 to 13, and enjoy all the amazing things that I've shared in there, because I am giving you my heart, my soul, telling you all about the things that you need to know to unlock your greatness, unlock your conscious mind, unlock your subconscious, and start programming and recalibrating your life to be holier, good, uplifted, and upright as a great, confident, powerful being that you really are underneath your golden fire, baby. Time to unleash it. So welcome to day 14. Let's get into it, shall we? 14th morning. In speaking of self-control, one is easily misunderstood. It should not be associated with a destructive repression, but with a constructive expression. A woman is happy, wise, and great in the measure that she controls herself. She is wretched, foolish, and mean in the measure that she allows her animal nature to dominate her thoughts and actions. She or he who controls themselves controls their life, their circumstances, their destiny. And wherever they go, they carry happiness, they carry their happiness with themselves as an abiding possession. Renunciation precedes regeneration. The permanent happiness which men and women seek in dissipation, excitement, and abandonment to unworthy pleasures is found only in the life which reverses all this, the life of self-control. Whew! All right. So, by the way, he always talks about he, so I've been replacing some of the he's with she's. I hope that's not a problem with you. But what he's talking about here is, and this is something I believe we talked about 2 days ago, is this life of choosing your desires and the problems that choosing a life of desires brings to you. That the path of desire is a lot more complicated, and you could take it. I've taken it, and it's led me to some dark and weird places. But when I've pulled myself out of it, when I stopped, like he says here, if you stop giving yourself over to dissipation, what is that really like? Dissipation, it's probably sex, like dissipating. Excitement, going after thrills constantly, abandoning yourself to drugs, abandoning yourself to constantly being a thrill seeker. If you reverse all that, meaning if you just take for a moment and you stop saying to yourself, I can't do this, I've got to repress all these things that I want to do. It's like, no, look, baby. You got to realize that your urge to pick up that cigarette, your urge to pick up that beverage, that urge to drink the soda, to eat the sugary crap, to drink the caffeine, to do all the things, to go to bed late, to have sex with multiple partners. Look, I don't begrudge you any of that crap. I've done a lot of it myself. But it's led me to feel freaking miserable. It's led me to not be happy with who I am and who I'm becoming. So, instead of, shoving all those desires down, no, he's not talking about a destructive repression. He's talking about a constructive expression. Because there are other things that you want to do. For instance, after this, I'm going to go run. Instead of smoking weed, I'm going to write. I'm going to help out my parents. I'm going to do things that feed my soul. I'm going to do things that, ants. I'm going to do things that help me feel better about my life and the trajectory that I'm on. And I invite you to do the same. Because being helpful to others can be an alternative to being destructive to yourself. Being, doing the things that you love to do, helping yourself will be better than choosing the things that pull you away from the person you want to be. Maybe you want to go do some art. Maybe you want to go paint. Maybe you want to draw. You want to write. You want to journal. Maybe you want to hang out with friends and laugh. Go, when the world gets back to normal, go see a movie or just sit down on your couch because stay-at-home orders are lifted and you can go watch movies now with friends. I invite you to do all these things, but to do them realizing that you're not putting that drug-abusing sex fiend or that lazy procrastinating, bum, you're not repressing him. No, you're taking energy that was being used inappropriately, not to serve you, and you're transmuting it. You're taking the sorcerer's stone of your own heart and you're transmuting it into something better. And I invite you to transmute your animal, selfish desires, your dominant animal thoughts, your nature that just wants you to have power over others, wants you to dominate and bulldoze in conversation, wants you to avoid responsibility. Enough of that, baby. I see you. I know you want a call into something better, and I give you permission to do something better. You don't need my permission, but you have it anyway, baby. I love you, and I'm here for you. And if you're confused about how to deal with these animal impulses, how to not repress things, I'm here for you. I'm here to help you. DM me, baby. The line is always open. Let's move on. 14th evening. Law, not confusion, is the dominating principle in the universe. Justice, not injustice, is the soul and substance of life. And righteousness, not corruption, is the molding and moving force in the spiritual government of the world. This being so, man has but to right himself to find that the universe is right. When I am pure, I shall have solved the mystery of life. I shall be sure, when I am free from hatred, lust, and strife, I am in truth, and truth abides in me. I shall be safe and sane and wholly free when I am pure. Okay. So remember, if you haven't seen my other lessons, we talk a lot about PEMS. Do you know what PEMS are? It's your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual dimensions, aspects of your life. So he took a nice turn in that 13th day to a higher spiritual place. And he's talking here specifically about the spiritual government of the world, meaning the thing that makes all things fall into place for us, the thing that brings the justice into your life, that makes life happen for you. If you don't know that, life happens for you, baby. It happens because of you. It happens because of the way you think. Remember, mental. It happens because of the way you feel. Emotional. It happens because of the things that you do and treat yourself. Physical. And it happens because of what you are connected to. Spiritual. And that spiritual government of life is that dominating principle. And by making yourself better, by getting rid of the things that would stop you from being better, by stopping putting off your dreams, by not procrastinating anymore, by writing the things you want to write, by talking to the women you want to talk to, by talking to the men you want to talk to, by getting into connectedness with nature, by getting in connectedness with other beings, you will expand your reach. You will realize that there is a hidden regulating factor in this world that lies in your heart, that sits here waiting for you to unleash it, waiting for you to tap in, tune in, turn on, and align with it. And when you do, you will find that there is this beautiful justice in the world. My friend, let me tell you something. It's an amazing power called forgiveness. It's an amazing power called compassion. And when you give it to yourself, you will find that the psychic powers of your life, here, I'm going to take it to that place. I'm able to see things that happen in my life days in advance because I'm choosing to align with a better person. I'm choosing to show up as the head coach Jordan that I want to be. And because of that, like yesterday, one of my clients gave me all these beautiful paintings. And days earlier, I had this thought. I was looking around at the art in my room and I'm like, yeah, I totally want more art. Like, I wish I had more art. And like, I'm just putting it out there to the universe, and then bam, the universe gives me more art. It's so amazing. And not only do I have more art, but I have a few gifts for some of my closest friends and loved ones, and I'm super happy. And it's amazing. The bounty of the universe is like that. It's like that in so many things. Like, did you stumble upon this video? Or were you following this series? Like, if you stumbled upon this, maybe you followed a hashtag. Maybe you came here from someone who recommended it, who shared it, who saved it. And you're like, wow, I'm really grateful that I got to hear this today. That's the hidden justice in the universe, baby. It shows up for you. And yes, the bad things in your life, maybe not volcanoes and police shootings and all that crap, but the things in your life happen because lagging indicators of your habits, meaning the things that you're doing, the person you are today, is an indicator of who you've been acting as. So if you want to get better, baby, we're here to help you. We're here to shape your life. We're here to take that uncarved block of your being, the fire of your soul, and we want you to bring the torch over so that we can add our light, so that we can chisel away for you and help you get into that deeper layer of your soul and your being, because there is a pure being inside of you. I believe it. Maybe you're 20, maybe you're 18, maybe you're 16, maybe you're 38, maybe you're 48. I don't care how old you are. There is a pure being inside of you, a powerful, delicious human being waiting to be seen, heard, and felt by this world, to not be invisible anymore. And I want you to unleash that being. I want you to tap in. I want you to choose to see the world as organized on your behalf. That you are not a victim of your circumstances. No, you are the maker and molder of your character and of the world around you. So get to work, baby. We're here to help. As always, thank you so much for joining me on day 14. We'll be back tomorrow with day 15. I love you, and be well.
You soul traveler. Thank you so much for watching today's video, for sticking around. It means the world to be able to share this amazing personal transformation and coaching content with you. So if you can, please subscribe here on Instagram at Without Bounds Now, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Without Bounds Coaching. Make sure you save this video, share it if you find anything powerful in it, and make sure you comment and let us know what you think, because we're here to help and engage with you. We love you so much. We're here. Stick around. Make sure you stick around, because we're going to be sharing some amazing personal development, coaching, and business development content to come. We're super grateful. And from me and head coach Jimmy, we love you. Thank you so much, and be well.